out towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach.
First pitch of the game, I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living. Every 0-0 pitch, that might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that'll get down out there near the wall.
The Gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores too. We'll see if they can cash them in.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Into the box now, Ronnie Rodriguez. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Verdugo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Stepping in, Niko Goodrum. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is, and he'll head back there with two away now.
That is big.
Stepping up to the plate, Darwin Lugo. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him. On the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike two. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he's back into second here safely.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is there. And the inning is over. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has that gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Next up for Detroit, number 34. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This is in the air out to right. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
So digging in now, Matthew Boyd. Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Reyes. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Boyd blows through the stop sign, headed for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. Hit in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Cabrera stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Cody Bellinger becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
Now batting, Corey Seager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail here. Ready now, Ronnie Rodriguez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
The right fielder.
Digging in now, Niko Goodrum. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Donald Lugo. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's safe.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get it.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Verdugo gets his lead at first, nobody out. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Batting 9. No pitcher.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And so here's the pitcher now. Hyun-Jin Ryu the next to bat. And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for one, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
The left fielder, number 3.
Back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And he lays off for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Pitch popped up. Cabrera has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, number 34 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he popped him up. On the move is Taylor. And no one will track it down. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Line towards center field. Pollock patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Victor Reyes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Taylor is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Stepping in,
now
Jacoby Jones. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 5 runs, 9 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Taylor is there, and that retires the side. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. 1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Popped him up. Number 34 is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
Column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
1-2. Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 1 for 2. He drove home a couple of runs back in the first. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Ross Stripling, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 68.
Ronnie Rodriguez will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. From the stretch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a drive out to left center field. And add one more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Throw into third.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, number 34. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The pitcher, Matthew.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Stepping in now, Matthew Boyd. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Alex.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom. He said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the 3rd baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd. And the route is officially underway. It is 7-0.
Boy, talking about being an impact guy in today's game, that RBI base hit right there gives.
He wanted to always put a biscuit in a basket. This guy's got 3 of them.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Niko Goodrum. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Taylor is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quick. Standing in, number 16. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Goodrum has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. David Freese will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Dodgers, number 25, David Freese.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Freese has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's got a 3-for-5 line. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
1 out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Rodriguez charging this one, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Popped him up. Cabrera is there. And the inning is over. Kenta Maeda comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 7.
So striding forward now, Jordy Mercer. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's 0 for 5. Base hit into right center. So stepping in, number 34. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Matthew Boyd. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Taylor will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. Now in the box, Jacoby Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Pollock will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Now batting, third base.
Settling in now, Justin Turner. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he lays off there, 1-0. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to lead the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Justin Turner becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Miguel.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Rodriguez.
Stepping into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Backhanded. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Up next for the Tigers.
In now, Nico Goodrum. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 2 down. Stepping up now, Darrell Lugo. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Line drive to left. Taylor is digging in. A.J. Pollock. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard. You know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fouled away. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting, as this one makes its way onto the field. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting, as this one makes its way onto the field. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now striding into the box, number 16. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Farmer, a native of Georgia. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1-2. Here it comes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave one. Into the box, Jordy Mercer. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. First delivery to him on the way.
Mercer
pulls this one in the air out to left. Taylor is there. 1 down.
now batting. Number 34.
Digging in once again, number 34. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Tigers.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Buck Farmer.
Buck Farmer.
Jeimer Candelario will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Tigers, number 46, Jeimer Candelario.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will get there to make the running play, and that number 45 will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Joe Jimenez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1, and there's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Number 13, second baseman, Matt.
High in the air down the right field line. Goodrum is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today. The Detroit Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matthew Boyd is the winning pitcher of record. Hyunjin Ryu struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For the victorious Tigers.